There was a beautiful pond in the middle of dense forest. Various kinds of creatures lived in this pond, including frogs, fish, turtles, and birds. This pond was the center of their life. They used to drink water, find food, and meet with each other. Among all this, the frog community was the happiest and most sociable. Frogs used to jump around in the bank of the pond, catch insects, and remain happy. At the same time, a deceitful snake also lived in the other corner of the forest. His name was Kalia. Kalia was very clever and cunning. He used to trap and eat small animals with his cleverness. He was always looking for food in new ways. One day, Kalia thought that if he could subdue the frog, he would get delicious food every day. He made a clever plan and headed towards the pond. He reached the bank of the pond and saw that the frogs were having fun there. He thought how to subdue the frogs. Kalia made a plan with his clever mind. He went near the pond and said to the frog, "Frog friends, I am in a very bad situation. I have no friends. Will you allow me to live in your pond? I want to become your friend." The frogs listened to Kalia and began discussing among themselves. Some frogs were skeptical about his proposal, while some wanted to give him a chance. Finally, an elderly frog said, "We should all give Kalia a chance. If Kalia does not harm us, we can let him stay there." The frogs allowed Kalia to stay in their pond. Kalia said, "Thank you, friends. I am grateful to you and promise that I will take care of you," Kalia said, licking his mouth. Initially, Kalia kept his promise. He spent time with the frogs, played with them, and helped them. The frogs gradually started trusting Kalia. All the creatures in the pond now considered Kalia their friend. Kalia carefully observed the habits and activities of the frogs while spending time with them. He observed when and where the frogs were most active. Kalia noted everything to make his plan more solid. After some time, Kalia started working on his real plan. One night, when all the frogs were fast asleep, Kalia quietly caught one of the frogs and ate it. He did it so cleverly that no one even noticed. The next day, when the frogs saw that one of their companions was missing, they got worried. But Kalia calmed them down by telling them that the frog must have gone somewhere else. The frog trusted Kalia and returned to their lives. But Kalia's deceit could not remain hidden for long. After a few days, the frogs noticed that some more of their companions had disappeared. This time they became even more worried and decided to find out the reason. They started investigating around the pond and suspected Kalia. One night, some courageous frogs decided to keep an eye on Kalia's activities. They saw Kalia catching and eating their companions at night. They were stunned to see this and immediately told the rest of the frogs about it. The frogs decided to raise their voice against Kalia's cheating. They gathered all the creatures in the pond and demanded justice against Kalia. The other creatures in the pond were also angry with this cheating and supported the frog. Kalia was brought before everyone and the cunningness was exposed. The frog said, "You have cheated us and eaten our companions. You must be punished for this cheating." All the creatures in the pond together threw Kalia out of the pond. Kalia apologized and promised that he would never cheat anyone. But the inhabitants of the pond did not forgive him and threw him out of the pond forever. The frogs learned a big lesson that one should always be alert and should not trust anyone easily. Peace and happiness returned to the pond again. All the creatures started living together and took care of each other. The frogs took new measures for their safety and advised everyone to be alert. After this incident, all the creatures in the pond further strengthened the spirit of unity and cooperation. They understood the real strength lies in unity and trust. If you like this story, then subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.